Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Ferrer, City Council, Ward 13, City of London. And today we're at the HMCS Prevost. We're going to be talking to Julian from the First Hussars Museum. Hi, Julian. How you doing? And he's going to be telling us about the history of the HMCS Prevost.
So, you may be wondering, what is a Navy base doing in London, Ontario, a landlocked city? Well, in 1938, the Royal Canadian Navy was slowly expanding, and they decided we need a naval reserve here to provide training and basic recruiting and whatnot for people from this area. Bring them into the Navy and expand the Canadian Navy. And they originally occupied a office near the Covent Garden Market. It was on the second floor of a commercial building, very modest beginnings. And then in 1941, they actually moved into where the old post office was on Richmond and Carling. And then they were very successful there. They recruited 4,500 people into the Canadian Navy, which out of a population of around 45 or 60,000 people, something like that, London had, was pretty impressive. So that's where it all began. And then in 1957, that's when this building was built.
So this is looking like an anti-aircraft gun to me. I was wondering if you could tell us anything that you know on this.
Yeah, so it's a 40 millimeter Bofors anti-aircraft gun. It would have been on a Canadian destroyer. And these guns were designed by Sweden in 1930. And they were sold actually to both sides in World War II. The Swedes were neutral and they sold to everyone. And these guns were used extensively, and they were very effective anti-aircraft weapons. And they were actually still in service today on some ships. So they have proven themselves time and time again in combat.
Cool. So we're here at the new memorial for the HMCS Prevost for the Battle of the Atlantic.
So the Battle of the Atlantic was one of the most crucial campaigns in the Second World War. It's what kept Britain supplied during those early war years in which Britain stood alone against Nazi tyranny. Thousands of Canadian sailors volunteered and ran the gauntlet between Canada and Britain against thousands of U-boats that were under the water, stalking them, destroying them, and sinking them. And that's what this memorial is about the Canadian ships that sank in the Second World War during that crucial campaign.
So as we head out from the HMCS Prevost, I was wondering if Julie could just tell us about this turret that we have here.
Yeah, so this turret is from HMCS Fraser. That was a St. Laurent class destroyer that was commissioned the same year HMCS Prevost was built. And that destroyer served the Royal Canadian Navy from 1957 through to 1924 on throughout the entire Cold War, as well as on UN peacekeeping missions. And yeah, it's now here at the Prevost after it was scrapped.